It's safe for use. People should stop fearing contraceptives.
Contraceptives are artificial devices and drugs used in order to prevent pregnancy. There are different methods for both male and female. Back in the 60s, contraceptives were introduced in Kenya, and by then, Kenya became the regional leader in providing contraceptives and family planning services. It is estimated that over 225 million women across the world would want to avoid pregnancies, but they lack access to safe and effective contraception methods. In our today's episode, Mosese TV brings to you an introduction of a wide topic about contraceptives. What are the different methods? How do they work? And what's their effect on human bodies?
Contraceptives, kuna non-hormonal na kuna hormonal, alafu kuna barrier methods of contraception. For barrier methods, hapo ndo tuko na CDs, condoms. We have female condoms and male condoms. So there is also the diaphragm.
The diaphragm is something smaller. It's like a semicircular substance that ladies put in their cervix. We insert it deep down to the cervix. It is made of silicone, and it prevents sperms from passing through, and it's also a spermicide. So it will kill whatever sperms zinafika kwa cervix. Inafaa kukaa around 6 hours, but not more than 24 hours. So after ashamaliza anatoa, it's reusable. So anatoa, anaosha with clean water and soap, and then anaiweka until next time anataka kutumia.
And on that note, there are spermicides also, like the ones that are sold like a paste or gel. So you apply it deep, close to the cervix. Its purpose ni generally just killing sperms that get to the cervix.
Hormonal, we have the oral contraceptives. Yeah, oral, which means we swallow them up. One of them, we have what we call the COCs, or combined oral contraceptives. Or we have progestin only pills, or we call them the POPs. Then we have the emergency contraceptives. Then the second one, we have the injectable contraceptives. We have the combined, then we have the progestin only. When we say combined, which means it has estrogen and progestin. Okay, yeah. Then implants. Implants, we have the Jadel. Then we have the Implanon. Okay. Then we have what we call the contraceptive patches. We have the vaginal rings and hormonal releasing intrauterine contraceptive devices.
On hormonal methods, they are the ones that just change the functioning of the hormones. So hapo kuna pills prescribed for cycles, so you take a pill every day. It's just a single pill every day.
There are different types of pills. Yeah. So there are some that contains progestin only, and there are some others combined oral. So both of them are different, and you will find that the combined oral contraceptives can be taken by breastfeeding mothers who are breastfeeding kids under 6 months. But for the other one, it's suitable for anyone, except for those who are smoking a lot, those who have cancer, or those who have something like blood pressure, stroke, or those who are on some drugs, maybe that can cause, or those who are on varicose veins.
Then now coming to non-hormonal methods, we start with IUCD. IUCD is just a device that you insert into the uterus. Coming to IUCDs, we have the copper T IUCD. It's just like a device that looks like a T. So iko na coils. Most people call it coil. So one coil goes to the right fallopian tube, the other one to the left, then the other one inabaki hapa katikati, then there is a string. I think I would advise people to get IUCDs for themselves, because if it's about fertility, you regain fertility in 24 hours. Immediately. Unaitoa leo, kesho unapata mimba. Yeah, it's not like the hormonal methods. And again, hakuna a lot of side effects, no changes in your weight, hauta gain, hauta lose, hautajipata ati sexual energy imeenda chini and stuff. Like, it's just a nice method of contraception. Yeah. Effects kwa health, maybe fertility. Again, sometimes there are those people who get increased bleeding from the hormonal methods of contraception. So unajua, if you just stay with you're bleeding excessively, there's nothing you're doing about it, it predisposes you to anemia. There are also people who get amenorrhea. We have sometimes you can get some secondary infertility. The good thing with secondary infertility, wanga ina resolve, because it's just for a period of time when your hormones are disrupted, alafu zikifall back into place, everything is okay, but ina predispose to secondary infertility. Alafu zina affect pia BMI, because when you gain a lot of weight, BMI ni body mass index. There is a body mass index of 18 to 25 for everybody.
But the good thing with contraceptives, everyone will react differently from the other person.
Yeah, we don't advise the young people mostly to take Depo, because of its effect on fertility.
The ones with BPs, those with a history of cancers or any lumps of the breast, of the cervix, anyone who has undergone a surgery of any year.
You're not stable. Like, you're not stable in terms of your health. Basically, anything hormonal has side effects. Well, entirely every other contraceptive. At the end of the day, contraceptives will help you, at least unajua upange familia vizuri, you give birth at a calculated interval at your comfort. Unajua, you don't just wake up in the morning and you're pregnant and you didn't expect it. I feel like it's good. It's better for men to get family planning. Let men also engage, because this is a familial thing. It's something that you're doing as a family. It's not gender based. It's not for women only.
The impact of the use of contraceptives in the modern world can't go unnoticed. Avoidance of unplanned pregnancies, having manageable families, and empowering women to sustainable development are just but some of the benefits of the use of contraceptives and family planning. Join us in another episode as we break down this topic. Moses Nduta, Moses TV.